Are you ready to start smashing some of your goals? Well, you better get comfortable being very uncomfortable. Check out this video right now and see how I'm doing it. Hey, welcome to the Millionaire Recruiter. I'm Brandon Rooney, your Millionaire Recruiter. If you have not seen this channel before, it's all about upping your game in the recruiting industry. Let's get to it. So in order to be a recruiter, you have to have all sorts of different skills in your arsenal. And we definitely talk about emotional intelligence a lot. We also talk about how much grit and passion you will have as well, and setting goals for yourself. So my goal for 2022 is being very comfortable, being uncomfortable. The bottom whole philosophy with that and how I feel is if you want something you don't currently have, you have to do something you've never done before. I love that one. That actually just gave me the money chills right now. I have that posted on my computer and I read it seriously every single day, along with be very comfortable, being uncomfortable. So you're going to be put into all sorts of difficult situations as a recruiter. You're going to be in front of high execs. Maybe this is one of your first jobs. Maybe you just got into recruiting. You've never really worked before. You've never been into a corporate environment. Who knows what it is? But you are now sitting in front of who you deem to be important people, and now you're uncomfortable. When you're uncomfortable, you shut down a little bit. So what you need to do is you need to reframe your discomfort as a positive source for growth and have more like a curious face on you. Like, oh, okay, that's an interesting feeling. What you need to also remember is being excited and being scared, fearful, is almost the same feeling, like almost identical. You just decide which one it is. Are you excited for now being in this room with powerful people, having this new opportunity, or are you scared to be in this room with powerful people because you're in this opportunity you don't know if you're good enough for? You choose. It's your choice. What you need to do is make sure you're taking the risks and you're challenging yourself to do more uncomfortable things. So if you're challenging yourself outside of work, you're going to get used to it inside of work because that's just who you're going to be. You're like more of a risk taker. And I'm not saying you got to go jump off buildings or planes and do any of that stuff. It could be something as small as trying something new on a menu. Oh, I didn't have this particular sushi before, but today I'm going to try it. I'm just going to do it. What's the worst thing that happens? You spit it out and you look like a fool. I've done that before. Literally, I've done that before. It's okay. Like, you have to always think about what is the worst thing that can happen. Literally the worst thing. You cry on the floor of embarrassment? Sure. I've done that before too. So the reason why I even started my own businesses at 24 is because my stepdad said to me, well, what's the worst thing that can happen? You can always make more money, right? Where I had my mom crying in the corner, why would you leave your 100K job? You're 24. No, it's because I took risks and I made myself very uncomfortable. Again, you have to just act as is, right? You have to be open-minded and you have to be flexible. And as I am a big advocate for this, is you have to know that failure is an acceleration of your growth. Failure is okay. It's fine. In fact, it's encouraged. You want to get to the failure faster because then you can exceed faster. You can succeed faster. You know, you're growing as a person. And you also have to get very comfortable being different. So something that I realized as I was younger, remember, not a lot of 24-year-olds do have their own business, right? I had some people that were still actually in school. So I had friends that I started becoming, I had a little bit more money and I could go explore and go travel. Well, I had friends that were in different places in their life. So I either went and did that by myself or I made other friends. I'm not saying you ditch your friends. I'm just saying you're different now. You're different. You've learned from your experiences. You can go spread your wings. So remember, we're getting very comfortable being uncomfortable. And so that's where you have to really stop comparing yourself to others as well. So do you see how I just compared myself when I was younger versus my other friends? You got to stop doing that. As long as you are looking up and not looking back, and you're looking at it as a positive manner, then it's okay. So for example, you see someone, maybe it's someone on Instagram. You follow on Instagram, oh my God, I want to be this person. Why can't I be this person? Look where they are at this age. Look where they are now. Look at, she went from rags to riches in 2 years. Look what Doesn't matter what other people did. It doesn't matter their speed. Doesn't matter how old you are. You know, you could be on the other side just reinventing yourself and you're 60 years old. Doesn't matter. You need to focus on your own personal growth and making sure that you're doing things that are making you uncomfortable in order for you to grow. How do you do this and not lose your shit all the time? First of all, I encourage you to lose your shit because it feels good. But you have to really practice mindful meditation, exercise, and you do what you do to stay grounded. That's going to be different for every single person. Me personally, I would literally lose it if I didn't work out 4 to 5 times a week. That's just me. I have now started to meditate because I'm starting to be like, okay, I got a lot going on. I need to like calm my roll a little bit because I'm focusing so much on being comfortable, being uncomfortable. I've gotten to this point where I'm just kind of processing as I'm walking, and it's just like really interesting and really fun, and I'm learning a lot about myself, and I suggest you do the same thing as well in your own zone and do your own goals that you want to do. But that for me is my motto this year. You're going to hear it a lot. I'm going to be very comfortable being uncomfortable, and I'm going to say it, I'm going to scream it, I'm going to write it everywhere, and I'm going to be okay, because what's the worst thing that can happen, right? So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. I do like to put these videos in between the recruiting ones I do because, again, I think it's super, super important. In order to have the whole total package as the recruiter and really succeed, you have to succeed in here, and on the computer. All right. And then also, yes, it's getting really close to the self-driven course launch that is replacing the Millionaire Recruiter via Thriveversity. It's going to be on Blackboard. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be April 2nd, and you can definitely sign up below. You can join our newsletter. You'll not only know when that launch is, but you will also know when the podcast goes. You will know when these videos go. You can just, there you go. Boop, click a button. Feel free to ask questions, comment, whatever you want. Remember, we are a recruiting community, and as one, we are changing the way the world views recruiting. So cool, right? All right, I'll see you every Thursday at noon, and don't forget that money is just the vessel, so you can do all the amazing things you want to go do in life. See you next week.